What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we're doing a similar thing. Yesterday we did Yanis onto the Kumpo with a 3-point shot. Now today I've got Ben Simmons here. Now I've boosted his 3-point to an A+. I've made everything here. You can see here everything 3-point open, 3-point contestant, 3-point moving are all 99. So he's got all that. His tendencies are all up here. You can see they're all 90 for his 3-point shot, and his badges as well. I've adjusted them. So corner specialist is Hall of Fame, deep range Deadeye, limitless range, difficult shots, and catch and shoot are all on Hall of Fame, and the rest are the exact same. So we'll get into the season. Now I will at the end compare his percentage and his average, because obviously Ben Simmons hasn't hit a 3 at all in his entire NBA career. He has attempted some, so obviously his percentage is 0. But by the end of the season, hopefully, would assume he would have hit a 3. So we'll simulate to the end and see whether or not he has he's hit a 3 and how many he has hit. Alrighty, guys, we've simulated through our first season here. Now you can see down the bottom right, Philadelphia have finished 62-20, so it's a great final score, final record for them. Russell Westbrook is the MVP. Trae Young, Dennis Schroeder, Anthony Davis, Buddy Hield, Brett Brown. So Brett Brown, obviously our coach, being 62-20, he's going to take the coach of the year there. No one's going to make the first team. Let's see where Ben Simmons is. Ben Simmons has made the 3rd team. I don't think he's going to make any defensive teams. No, he doesn't. Alright, so we've got the first seed. We're coming against Brooklyn, but we'll quickly check out the standings. Obviously we've clinched that first seed, and the Washington Wizards are 15 games behind. So there's a big gap between 1 and 2, even 1 and 3. There's tied there with the Wizards and the Raptors. So there's a 15 game gap between 1, 2, and 3, which is phenomenal. And obviously New York are at the bottom. Out in the West, the Rockets are taking the top there, and OKC are now 2nd. So the Warriors are down in 3rd. I'll see what the Nuggets are. The Nuggets are just clinched in 8th. So that's I think the Nuggets are now clinched 2nd. I think in real life. So that's different 2K. Now we'll quickly look at the stats here. If we go to the player stats. Now Ben Simmons averages, averages 17 points a season. So he takes about, on average, in real life, he takes 0.1 threes a game. And obviously in this simulation, you can see here, he takes at least 5.5 a game and makes 2.4. So he takes the most on his team, you can see here. And he takes and he makes the most on his team. And his percentage is the best. Better than JJ Redick, better than Jimmy Butler. And you probably expect that with a 99 shot 3. So we'll quickly go through, we'll simulate this first round. We'll see how they go. Hopefully they can take out Brooklyn. They should be able to. D'Angelo Russell shouldn't be able to stop them, especially if they play Ben Simmons at point guard. They've taken a game. We've taken the 5th game, and we did the gentleman's sweep. Now Toronto and Wizards are coming up against each other, so it's the 2nd and the 3rd seed. We'll simulate through here. See what we can do. Obviously, I'm pretty sure we can beat Indiana, even if they do have Victor Oladipo in the 2K simulation, and we sweep them as well. Toronto do sweep the Washington Wizards, which is interesting. Out west, obviously, Warriors and Houston. We'll simulate through here. Now, something I didn't do last time, I didn't actually play as Yanis. They didn't really do like a scrimmage or anything, so I will jump in maybe a game, and I will try to play as Ben Simmons. I want to see what it's like. I might go into a freestyle, whatever it's called, or one of those scrimmage games. They take the first game, coming up against the Warriors. We nearly get beaten there, and we do. We get beaten by the Warriors. So Steph Curry, 27 points a game, average shot 44% from the field. We'll quickly check out the box score here. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons had a pretty kind of a quiet game, got double still. He shot horrible from the field, 4 of 10, 1 of 4 from 3-point. So it wasn't a good showing for Ben Simmons. But we'll just quickly jump into a quick little game with Ben Simmons, and I'll see how he goes. And I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we are, guys. We are in freestyle here with Ben Simmons. We take that first throw and we miss it. He's got kind of a slow jump shot. Obviously his jump is not the best. It's not like a quick base 11 or anything. But you can see here he's easily making these shots. We'll go out a little bit further into deep range territory. We do make that. We'll go even further out. I don't know if he can make that. So if this was a user-controlled team, if I actually did play, I'm pretty sure we would be able to win those playoffs. It does seem he did miss that shot then. Now obviously his mid-range isn't up, so if I take a step in, or if my foot's on the line, I haven't increased his mid-range. So I've only increased his 3-point. So if he happens to move forward that little bit just like that, and he takes that shot, he'll most likely, he made that, but he'll most likely miss it because I didn't increase his mid-range stats. So you can see here see he's quite good. I haven't got any green lights with him though, which is quite unusual. His jumper is a bit weird, as I said before. His mid-range is still going in, which is surprising. You can see he is making a lot of shots. He made that green range mid-range, I should say. So it is quite a good little jump shot there. We'll go into the second season. We'll simulate. I'll see you guys at the end of the second season. Alrighty guys, we've come to the end of the season. Now Curry has been the MVP. This is another MVP for him. He's averaging 37 points a game. Now that is ridiculous. He's shooting 46% from the field, 51% from the field, and 46% from the 3-point line. And then the bottom right, you can see we finished 49 and 33. We'll go through here. Zion got Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder again. Anthony Davis again. Mike Budenholzer got the Coach of the Year for the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't think we made any Zion made the first team playing for Detroit. That's interesting. Alright. We're not here for Zion. We're here for Ben Simmons. He did not make any of the first teams, it looks like. Any of the All-NBA teams. Defensive teams, he didn't make any either, so that's interesting as well. Rookie teams, we don't really care about that. Now, we are, what seed are we? We're the second seed, so we're going up against the Indiana Pacers. I just want to quickly go through. We'll simulate this round. I don't really want to go game by game. There's no need for that. We're up 2-0. We're gonna, no, okay, we lose a game. We're up 3-1. And, okay, we pass the Indiana Pacers, and we're now coming up against Detroit. This is Zion's team. Now Zion, obviously, 2K probably love him so much that they're going to make him win, or maybe not. Maybe we can sweep them. We're not going to sweep them. Up 3-1, up 4. Yeah, okay. So we beat them, and now we're coming up against Yanis and the Bucs. So the Bucs had the #1 seed. They had the best in the East, or just best overall. Let me just have a quick look. 57-20. Yeah, so they had the best record in the entire conference, and actually in both conferences combined. So we're 8 games back from them. We'll quickly check out the stats. I've got to check out the stats real quick. Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and he shot 43% from the field, averaging 5.2 attempts per game, and he made 2.3 games. So still, he's the best shooter on his team, which is quite unusual. You don't really hear much of that. I'll just quickly go back into this. We'll just simulate through this entire round, see how they go. We lose one game, we lose both games, we lose 3 games, and we don't get swept. We go on to 5, we win game 5, we win game 6, and we come back from 3-0 down. So the Yanis and the Bucs are choked a 3-0 lead. Now we're coming up against the Clippers. I don't know who the Clippers have. Let me just have a quick look. Box score, who do the Clippers have? They have Chris Middleton now, Jabari Parker, Lou Williams still. So obviously Chris Middleton, we need to shut him down. We'll just simulate the whole round. It doesn't really matter. We're up 2, we're up 3, and we win. So finally, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, the process has finally worked, and Ben Simmons gets his first championship in Philadelphia. So make sure you guys, if you did enjoy, please like the video, share it with your mates. I don't really care what you do. I love doing these videos. It's kind of cool to see it, even though it's not reality. It's nice to kind of imagine what could happen. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.